Hi, Doc Marion Ross from Shift Your Life here. We've had an awful lot of interest in finding out about Ascension, so I thought I'd address the subject here. What is Ascension? My belief, Ascension is the conscious participation in our own evolution. It's the process of actively participating in our own evolution. It's not something the planet's just going to vacuum us up into a different dimension. It's really about being fully aware, awake, and mindful as we navigate the profound shifts with ourselves and the planet. This is a twofold process. As we embody higher states of consciousness, we align with the universal principle, as above, so below. Humanity, as we always talk about in Taoism, is a microcosm of the macrocosm. We're the tiny bits of the huge universe around us, and we reflect the planetary and cosmic transformations that are unfolding around us. Naturally, we observe that there are major shifts going on in the planet, earthquakes, floods, hurricanes, whatever. This has been escalating for years, and it's getting worse and worse. But these obvious and escalating changes on Earth signal a great time of transformation. And these shifts are mirroring our collective and individual journeys. And hopefully, it will urge us to spiritually evolve, emotionally evolve, and physically evolve. We need to recognize the interconnectedness between us and the universe, which allows us to align with the energy of growth and healing. So it's a time of spiritual growth and inner knowing. Spiritual growth and ascension are deeply personal experiences. They stem from an inner knowing. Not happening out there only, it's happening within. It's a resonance that we are more than our physical selves. And we talk about this in our books and in our videos, which you can find online. This journey is not just an external pursuit, but an embodied experience of aligning with who we really are, our highest truth, our higher self. So what steps can you take to support your ascension journey? Well, you can tune into Spirit daily. It's really important that you establish a daily practice, and it should be something that's not a habit of doing the same thing over and over again, because you'll get bored and you won't continue doing it. You can do all kinds of different things, but you need to connect with your inner self, with your heart space, because you don't want to be out there all day long in your mental state without connecting with the heart. Einstein said it best, you let the brain be the servant of the heart, not the heart be the servant of the brain. So this all comes from an inner knowing, a resonance that we are more than our physical selves. So when we're tuning in to spirit, you can be asking your guides for help. You could be meditating, a walking meditation, a sitting meditation. You can journal or just do some quiet reflection. This will all help you attune to your higher self. Start noticing what you usually don't notice, like synchronicities and how often they're happening now. These subtle signs can guide you towards your alignment and your purpose, but you have to listen. Another thing you can do is engage in core healing, address emotional wounds, and release limiting beliefs that no longer serve you. Seek practices like shadow work, Rohan, Yandi. All kinds of therapy are available, or energy healing to bring light to hidden aspects of yourself. We create from our subconscious mind much more than our conscious mind. And until we can find out where these patterns come from and eliminate them so we can create consciously from the present moment, we are trapped in our past. Stay grounded and centered, very important. Use grounding techniques to remain present. Spend time in nature, go barefoot, spend 20 to 40 minutes walking on grass, walking on the beach, swimming in the ocean. or just practicing mindful breathing. That's very helpful as well. And when you breathe and do mindful breathing, breathe from your heart center. Feel it. Feel that breath. Breathe deeply. Transcend the distractions of the mental body. And your aim is to cultivate the peace within. It's very important. You can hum. Humming really helps you stay grounded and centered. So humming would be put your back teeth together, put your tongue at the roof of your mouth, make your lips vibrate, and just mm, do 5 rounds of 5 breaths of that. Wait 2 minutes because you need to integrate it into your body. Do another 2 rounds with a 2-minute integration period. And it really helps relieve all kinds of anxiety and mind chatter because it's very hard to hum and to think at the same time. So the other thing you want to do is raise your frequency. Engage in activities that are going to elevate your vibration, like breath work, yoga, tai chi, qigong, any practice that opens your heart and gets you centered. Surround yourself with positive influences and release negative people from your life. You don't need energy vampires around. And if you have them and you can't get rid of them, like they're your mother-in-law or your boss, look at them like they're a cockroach or an ant, just doing what a cockroach and an ant does. A cockroach, you turn the lights off at night. Well, antennas, walks around, grounds for things. It's about depersonalizing these people. Don't take anything they say or do personally because they're in their own world, they're in their own consciousness. So if you can't shine a light on their consciousness, just let them be and depersonalize. Work with your spiritual guides. Even if you don't know you have spiritual guides, invite spiritual guidance into your life, into your practice. Tools like Entura Art, which is something we teach, it's a transformational sort of meditative and drawing practice, which you can find out more about on our website, is amazing. And if you put a group together, we'll come and teach it. Tracy and I have been teaching it for years. We have a book out called The Mystical World of Entura Art, and it just shows you some of the things you can do. You can channel for yourself to get answers. You can channel for your pets. You can communicate with deceased people. You can see where they're going on their journey. It's an amazing process. The other thing you can do is start observing your multidimensional self because you are more than this body. You are supernatural. And if you can start observing your multidimensional self, just even in lucid dreaming, you get a better understanding of the expansive nature of your being and how much more you can expand it because you are unlimited. Another point is to follow your intuition and your inner voice. Your intuition guides you towards your divine mission, but you have to listen and you have to see the cues and you have to believe that your intuition is your intuition. It's the compass on your journey. And again, we do teach all about intuitive experiences and how you can raise your 6 senses because we all have them. Eliminate negativity. Take conscious steps to remove all negative influences within your control. This includes releasing old habits, toxic relationships, and self-defeating thought patterns. So important. We create our lives from the inside out and we wonder, oh, how did I get here? Well, it was your thoughts, your emotions, your choices. It's your personality that did that. To change who you are, where you're going, you have to change your personality. You have to change your beliefs about yourself and others. You have to change the way you think. And when you get into negative scripts, you recognize where they're coming from, you cancel them, you change them to positive scripts. And with a lot of practice, you can reverse negative thinking. And when you think in a positive way, with a lot of gratitude towards what you do have and focus on that instead of what you don't have, your whole world will change. So we have a wonderful book on that, and we teach a course on that called Bye Bye Self-Sabotage, Drop Your Baggage, Love Your Life. We have an online course. Read the book, get a few people together, and we'll come and teach that as well. It's about a 17-hour, extremely transformative course. It changes lives. Embody your divine mission. Ascension is not just about personal growth. It's about stepping into your divine mission. As you raise your vibration, you naturally contribute to the collective consciousness of humanity. By embodying love, compassion, and authenticity, you become a beacon of light in a time of profound change. And people will notice when you come into a room. They'll notice that there is a light shining there. No kidding. Just final thoughts. The journey of ascension is one of conscious participation in our evolution. It's not the universe that's going to pull us up. It's changing our thoughts, our beliefs about ourselves, and how we react and respond to situations. We can only control what we can control. But when we're mindful, when we're active and participating in our change and our growth, the shift will happen. I promise you, it really will. This process is unique to each individual and unfolds in its own divine timing. No one is ever left behind. Much quicker than others, but we'll all get there to the end because we're eternal beings. So embrace the journey, trust your path, and honor the sacred connection between you and the universe. And for more tips and tools, go to shiftyourlife.com. We have online courses. We teach live courses. We have 5 books. We have podcasts. We have Shift Your Life TV on YouTube loaded with videos like this one. And we do coaching. So I hope you have a great shift. And I wish you well on your journey. Thanks for listening.